Ah, peace and blessings, family. How y'all doing? How you doing? We are back in the garden, and yeah, the strawberries were looking a little fine from last year, especially looking at the ones that I've already transplanted. So I am going to take this time, peace and blessings. I'm going to take this time to walk you guys through replanting these strawberries. Um, they've given me great strawberries, but they're small, they're compact, they're in here rather tightly. Um, I've already gotten these off, and this was one, two, three, four, five, six. This was six little plants already off, and I was like, it's still not doing well. So I'm gonna take you guys on a journey with me on some creative ways to pot these strawberries, especially if you have an outdoors like this. You know, rather easy. Put it in a pot, put it in the ground, you know what to do. But we're gonna go through some creative ways to do this while I kind of thin them out, get them in other containers so if people want to come get them, they can, and it's easy for them to get out of here. So let me turn this camera around so we can get y'all going. Of course, we have dirt. Yeah, some things just go without saying. Everybody want a checklist. We got dirt and pots. That's what we got. Dirt's pot and water. Of course, I have my handy zip though razor, so if I have to cut through something, I have those. They're here somewhere, or maybe I moved them, and I possibly did, as not to cut myself. But they're here. Oh, in my pocket. That'll do it. Pow, right there. So we have those. I'm going to turn this around so we can get going. Peace and blessings to everybody in the room. Let me first say thank you. I won't be paying attention to the screen, but if you do donate, mods, please tell them thank you. Thank you. I kind of left the prices and stuff so you can see about how much I spent on this, which is little less than nothing. So here we go. I will especially be doing things for people. Oh, we're gonna do a cute little hydroponic technique as well, especially if you live indoors and you don't want to deal with soil. We're gonna do that too. I saw something and I had to get it, so I have to try it, and you're going to try it with me. So I am going to turn this camera. I really think I should have made it taller, but well, let me see. Let me make it a little taller. And thank you to everybody who sponsors U University, because these are the projects that you fund. So when things go awry, we already have a plan. Okay. Let me see if I can turn this down for you guys so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, I think that's a pretty good shot of everything. Yeah, that's a pretty good shot of everything. Okay, let me get this dirt on board because sometimes people are like, I can't see everything. All right. So again, forgive the shot. I am not a professional, nothing when it comes to this cinematography thing. So just deal with me. Deal with me. All right, first things first, I've been messing with this. The first thing I am going to do, because I really don't like, I'm going to take out this straw so I can see what I'm working with. All right. Yep, she's pretty compact in there. So we're just gonna dig around here so we can pop her up. And yes, you will have to deal with a lot of root. You want to try to keep as much root detached as possible, which is why I'm trying to pick it up as one piece and then just try to loosen the dirt around it. You don't like to get dirty, this might not be what you want to do today. Okay. So, yes, I am going to put some back into this dirt. So I'm not really going to mess with it because it's still pretty pliable. It's still pretty pliable. Am I going to mess with the roots that are in here? No, I am not. It's too much work. So, what we have here, let me raise this up a little bit. Let me see if I can see me. All right, here we go. So we have this. We have this root ball thing going on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to search in here and I'm going to find these leads right here, right? I'm going to take my thumb and I'm just going to go in and break them apart. There's no easy way to do it. There's no easy way to do it. As you can see, there are a few of them all clustered together here. There's no easy way to do it. You'll find this happens, put them to the side. But what you want to do is try to get some root. You want to try to get some root. And when you do, I have a bucket over here that has some water in it. So when I find one and I can grab some root off of it so that it doesn't go into shock, I put it right over there in that water. Well, it's going to go into shock, but maybe not that much. And as you can see, that is a whole running root vine right there. I am actually going to leave those two on there and repot that in here. So this goes back in. But to lift it, we'll add some more dirt. Because we want to lift it up so that the sun gets to it easier and it doesn't have to get all that shade from the side pots. Open that hole up, get that root ball down in there, close that back up. Traditionally done. This can go to the side. So we have all of this to contend with. So let's contend with it. Well, again, what we're going to try to do, that's nothing but root and dirt. You can play with it if you like. I try not to mess with it because it's just biodegradable. Just throw it back over into the garden. Let it degrade back into the planet. Let it do what it do. So back to this root ball. Okay. So again, I'm going to try to break this. There's no easy way to do it. Try to grab, hold, and pull. Got some root on that one. This one seemed easy to break. Got some root on that one. Sorry, you guys. And let's just pull all that apart. We're just gonna leave that as is. Oh, Fee, you're touching it. Hush. Hush up now. You should have on gloves. You should have on gloves. There's another. There's another and another and a sister and a brother. And another. And another. Right now we're just separating to see what we have. Another. And we have those two that are sitting on top of a huge mature root ball. So we're going to leave that as is and drop that. Okay, that's one plant. So in the interest of timing and doing it a few times so you guys can see what's going on, this is a long root ball. What I'm going to do is actually see if I put this in the ground somewhere, will it rejuvenate? I don't know. It might. We'll see. I'm just going to put that over to my rooting pot right there to see what it do. So, oh, here's another one. Okay. All right. We have all of this, correct? Correct. So, what I'm going to initially do is go ahead and see about this new hydroponic method that has absolutely nothing to do with this dirt. We will come back to that on the second one. It's a little more traditional. You've already seen a traditional. So let's do something creative right quick. Let's take this and put it to the side. Okay. What I did was I found this wash basin. I don't know how big it is. Don't ask me. And I found this colander. I don't know how big it is. Don't ask me. But what I did find while I was in the same store that I bought these in, which was a dollar store, they fit right inside one another. See that? Fit right down inside one another. Okay? And this colander has little holes. So, what I was thinking was, what if I could take my strawberries and fit them in this hole? So, in thinking that, I have my X-Acto. I figure, do not try this at home. That if I cut this across here, like this, and I make that X, and we got rid of these sides, right? And make, it's crude, but you make that hole, right? I don't care about looks. What I care about is function. Pow. So let's do that for a couple of these. Just straight across, punching the square out. Like this. I'm not telling you to do this like I am because this is a spur of the moment thing. It's my imagination at work. I mean, you can even just push this back like that. There we go. All right. That actually freaking worked. All right. So let's do this for a couple more. All right. I'm going to actually stagger this bottom. Because that's what I didn't want to do. This isn't going to work much better, but let's see. That's pretty broken. It's easier if you would get them in as seedlings, but mine aren't seedlings. So I guess I kind of missed that window, but I'm not going to miss this idea because I think it's freaking ingenious. And I actually wanted to see if I could do it or not. So, welcome to my journey. I'm not being the safest, and I know that. So, excuse me for all of you safety gurus out there. All right. As far as I'm concerned, and to my satisfaction, I have done my task. Okay, let me try to get this out because that's going to drive me insane. Got it. And all right. So we have some holes, right? We have a container. We have the colander that fits inside. Now, all we're going to do is take a seedling. I think it would be best to do it this way. And feed those leaves inside that way. Which will leave the roots outside, like that. Okay, so let's do this for a couple more. From the bottom to the top. That way I'm not handling the root a lot. Let's work with you. Right? And you. I'm sorry. I think I'm working out of range. You in there. I mean, this would be an excellent project. I think I got room for 2 more. This would be an excellent project now that the children are home and they need something to do. Am I still in range for you guys? There we go. Let's fit that up in there like that and flour it out. And let's grab another right there for this little hole right here. Hope I'm still in range. Yes. All right. Okay, so we have all of the plant on this side and we have the roots on that side. I see another leaf that needs to go up in here. There we go. still in range. All right, so we have that. So all you really are going to do is take this and drop it right inside of there. And then you are going to fill with water. And you have a strawberry water bath. You can have this in the house or you can keep it outside. Let's see what it does over time because I don't know. And what I'm thinking is if you cut holes all around here, I'm thinking they would come out and bush up properly. If I wanted to, I could add pieces here. So we'll see how this little project goes, but that's just an idea that I had right quick to see how that works if we're going to work without soil. I'm just trying to see if anybody had any questions because I don't know. I haven't been looking. Feeding got me in the mood to get out and work with berry plants today. I am so happy I could do that. Fee, what kind of water did you use? H2O. It's a very special type of water that pretty much occurs on planet Earth. It supports life. It's really really interesting kind of water. H2O. H2O. All right. So we got that out of the way. So you people who are in apartments that you say you cannot plant in blah 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 blah, I'm not hearing it. Here's a way that you can plant without soil. So those of you who don't like the bugs that soil brings, pow, done. So we're going to take these, we're going to put them out of the way and see what happens. Okay. So now what we are going to do is go ahead and let's do our upside down plastic berry trap that I've been dying to figure out how to do. And now that I have this container open and I can actually put it down somewhere while I actually do the braiding to hold it is a beautiful thing. So what do you need for the upside down strawberry plant hanger? This can also be any upside down plant hanger. It doesn't have to be strawberries. Well, what I did is I took a soda bottle and I cut the spout out and I cut the complete bottom off. To save time, I went ahead and heated a screwdriver to put through the thicker part of the plastic on the bottom side because that is where I will be hanging this from. We also have a piece of material because you're going to need that to choke it around the plant at the entrance so your soil does not fall out. So let's see how we do this. First, as I said, I am going to use the one with the bigger ball on it so that way we don't have it slipping through. Let me put this down. We're going to take that material. I already slit a hole in the material this way so that that would cradle the plant up and around it. It'll choke it up just like that. So then what we do is we take this and we slide that upside down right into the container so that it comes out the top and that material gets fanned out so that it actually chokes that entrance to hold in your dirt. Now, if you're like me and you're still concerned about it, well, get another piece. And in getting another piece, you can fit all of that right around that rootstock, just like this. Because you want cotton. You want this material to be some type of natural material like cotton, so that it can absorb the water, but it won't hurt your plant in the long run. But you're planting in plastic, so chill out anyway. So you have it in upside down, just like this, correct? So now it's just time to put your dirt in. And you're just going to fill this. I hope I'm back on. You're just going to fill this, just like this. I use regular topsoil, the cheapest I can find, because of the wood pieces in it. That's biodegrading all of the time, so it's always feeding the dirt, and it's dirt. Why you want to? I'm not paying an exorbitant amount of money for dirt. So now we have our upside down planter, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this down over here, because I actually have an open container that I can sit this down in like this while I do the rest of the work. While I make the braid for that. You know what? I just saw this. We don't have to make a braid. Yay! Because I prefer not to. We have this beautiful twine right here. I actually want a longer piece. And I know I have plenty of it around here. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Yes. We got it. And this is because I want to put it over the planks on the fence. So I want it to roll pretty far. And I'm thinking that half straight is this way. Let's see. I'm not afraid to mess up on camera or make this all look pretty. So half is this way straight. So I am going to go through this container. Am I still on? We're gonna thread this in through this way. And we're going to pull all the threads through like that. We're going to take it through this way. And thread it through that. We're going to take this. And of course, what's that? We now have a lovely strawberry upside down planter going right there. So depending on how we want to do this, I personally want to knock this off right there. And that allows me to use the rest of this to tie around the fence at will, or you can take it and loop it and hang it from the ceiling. Loop it and hang it from the ceiling like this. Whatever you want to do, however you want to work that. So we have that upside down planter right there. And again, if anybody has contributed, thank you very much. I'm not watching, but thank you, because it allows me to do things like this. And what I will do is actually take this over to the residence hall and see if anybody would like to adopt this baby, because it's rather easy to take care of. Now, mind you, if you have this in the house, when you water it, the water is going to come out down here. So please be mindful of that. Please be mindful of that. So if you do have this type of planter in the house, that you have something under it to catch that water that is going to drain off. So let me show you what I mean. That's what I mean. So you're going to want something under this, and even another plant under this works. If you have a strawberry plant growing this way and a strawberry plant coming up, they can actually meet one another, and that would be a rather interesting thing to do. But, you know, just to give you an idea of the drawback to this is that that water is going to come out of that bottom. But it actually means that this strawberry will never drown. Okay? So we have that baby going on, and we're going to put her over to the side until we are finished and done. I'm going to actually pull you guys close so I can see if there were any questions, or if you have any, please go ahead and put them in. Peace and blessings, family. I hope y'all are doing okay. And so far, we've only taken a half an hour. Thank you so much for the donation. Thank you, Miss Mind, Body, and Soul and Repair. I'm not sure if you're the only one, but thank you. Peace and blessings, everyone. And damage control instructions too. Yes. If I didn't give you damage control instructions, I wouldn't be worth my weight. For real, what do you feel about using burlap? Burlap works. It's a natural material. You can also use coconut fiber. If you want it, you can use hay or straw. Works about the same. Oh, you're welcome. No problems. This is purpose. Fundi is doing what she does every day, and it's transferable knowledge. Imagine the simplicity of sharing purposeful knowledge. Oh man, the simplicity of purposeful knowledge would mean that we'd have a chance to actually grow. And nobody wants us to actually grow. And in some cases, even us. So, you know, when you put your hands in the soil and you watch things grow, you learn to take care of the planet. You learn to care for humanity. It's altering. It will alter everything about you if you allow it. But then again, you can't get out of somebody what's not in them. You can only get out of them what is in them. Period. I can't get strawberries as a straining device. I want to put burlap. Yeah, you can do that. You can do it. That's fine. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of these in transferable pots so that as people come through, they can actually grab them and take them to go home with, or they can just grow here and be productive, but definitely be unsmothered by each other. Because sometimes people are too close to each other. They can smother each other, just like plants can and do sometimes. They can smother one another. Right now, I'm just trimming the root a little bit. Just trimming that root a little bit. I try not to disturb the root as much as possible, so the plant doesn't go into too much shock, because now is the time for it to be producing, and I want it to be as productive as possible, which is why, again, I'm thinning them out. So, don't be afraid to get on in there and get that dirt around them, so they're all covered up again and ready to go. And of course, strawberries keep your immune system in check. Haha. So if you have strawberries on hand, all of that good vitamin C, minerals that keeps one immune system healthy and strong is right outside in your backyard anytime you need it. You just got to do the prep work. Just got to do the prep work. And that's what we're doing. The prep work, man. We're doing the prep work. I hope I'm not too far out of frame for you guys at this point. Let's slide it down there for a little bit. Okay, so that's 3. And let's go ahead and put some water that they're used to on top of them. Excuse me while I go grab some more, you guys. Alrighty, we got some more water, so let's actually make these babies look a little prettier than that water did. Alrighty, now, so we have 3 more on that plant from that one. So that was actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pups that we pulled off of that one plant. Woo! It was suffocating itself. So, and here's another thing with strawberries, which I'll show you guys later. If you wonder why the straw is around it, strawberries don't like being in the dirt. And if they are in the dirt, you best believe the animals and the insects are going to get to it before you do. So you definitely want to put something like a straw between your strawberries. Just inspecting to see what I'm dealing with between your strawberries and, let's get that bucket up, and the dirt. So one more time with this, just in case you showed up a little late and you didn't see the process, we're going to do this process one more time. Thank you to everyone who is super chatted. Thank you so much. It does help with getting these things out to people where I can recoup a little bit and keep this project going, keep feeding people and keeping them healthy. Okay, just looking to see what I have here. And this is right up against this wall. So I do want to give it a little bit of room. So we are going to do the same thing again. So, okay. Want to see what I'm dealing with. So I am going to, where's my spoon? Go around this edge. And try to pick up this whole root because it's one. It's like, no, woman, we want to stay. I know. Look at that. Ah, it has even overtaken the bottom plate. All right, you. Let me put this plate back. Get all this stuff at the bottom. And slide that plate back into place. And once again, we're just going to try to knock that excess dirt off without necessarily taking it out, but definitely trying to unclump it. Get it from around that root ball. Move that over. Bring this forward so we can see what we're doing. Am I in range? I'm sorry, you guys. Let me. Roll that over there a little bit. There we go. Okay. Trying to get these major roots. Whoop, there's one. That slipped on out all by itself. Trying to do this and make sure I'm still in range is crazy. Okay. And we have another. And a sister and a brother. Right there. Again, tossing them over into the water bath. Trying to protect them from too much shock. There's a piece of root right there, just like that other one. So put that over there. And another piece. Looks like we can separate this down the center. Yeah, this isn't. You gotta tussle with it. All right. I'm gonna leave that attached to all of this. And this is the one that's gonna go back down into the pot that they originally came in. So I'm gonna put some of this dirt back in here. Yes, I recycle my dirt. Yes, I do. If it's still dirt, it's recyclable. and all of the microbiotics and algae and whatnot that the strawberries are already used to are already in here. But we are going to sit it up a little bit more. I'm sorry. But we are going to sit it up a little bit more so that the sun doesn't, again, have to reach over the sides. To get to the plant. Especially in these times when you are going to need food sources. Things that will keep your immune system going and in check. And remember I said that the strawberries do not like to be on the dirt. Well, here is where you take your straw and you can best fit it around the plant right now. Wow. We got another one. So we're going to put her over to the side. What are we going to do, you guys? Buckets. Remember these buckets? Somebody asked me to do it one more time, especially for homes. So I guess this would be a proper time to do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these buckets and we're going to make strawberry bucket. All right. First things first, for your inside bucket, what we're going to have to do is, again, make drain holes. Now, I know you guys are like, dang, Fee, but what if I break it? I've broken a lot of them. Don't worry about it. That's what we want to do. See? See how I broke that? I ain't even concerned. I put it right back because now I have my drain hole. Do you understand what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be perfect, just as long as you have drain holes. What it also proves is that if you find like old buckets and whatnot on the side of the road, and even though they have holes in the bottom, they can still be put outside and used as planters that drain very, very well. So, I got my holes, right? Right. And I did break it on a reason because I did have a hole in it to begin with, but I wanted you guys to know that it doesn't matter if you bust through it. It just really doesn't matter. So, I have my whole bucket, correct? Correct. So, I am going to take my bucket and I am going to put dirt in my bucket. Dirt in the bucket. Dirt in the bucket. Welcome to urban gardening. Dirt in the bucket. Dirt in the bucket. Oh, well, shoot. Come on. Let's just finish this bag. Dirt in the bucket. Slam dunk. Okay, we have dirt in the bucket. Right? Right. So, what we're going to do is, we're going to make a little hole right here. Right? Hand all up in there, right? We're going to take this cute little baby and sit it right there. We're going to cover her up. Just that simple. Did you see how simple that was? And if I just want to elongate those roots a little bit, I tug on her like this. and cover her right up. Right? All right, got that one in, right? So I'm going to take another little baby right here that was sitting in that bath. And I'm going to put her right there. Right? I'm going to take this and I'm going to cover her up. All over here separate. 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 Right there. Propping her up, right? Because I am going to go get some more dirt. Right, get her up in there. Of course, lift her up a little bit like that. Notice I'm making sure that they kind of stay separate at this point. Right, right, right. Yes. Let me go grab some more dirt. Be right back. Okay. So we got some more dirt. Just gonna go in here. Again, modulate that baby up. Because I want it up and above that line so that when the strawberry leads come out, they come out and over the bucket. They want to make a cascade. My last one right there. I'm actually going to make a little deeper hole so that that line can go right down in there. Just like that. Rest that baby right on top. Try to get some of that dirt that it's used to. That's why I saved some of it next to the roots. Because that, of course, is used to it. It has all of the microbes and things that it's already used to having around. We're going to fill that up like that. And there we go. We have a bucket of strawberries. A bucket of strawberries right there. So what we're going to do is gonna water that. Now, for those of you that are going to keep this outside, it's fine just like it is. Because, of course, that water is going to come out of the bottom when it's done soaking itself. Correct? Correct. So, I want to kind of accelerate that so we can see how to deal with it. Now, for those of you who are inside dwellers, and you're like, this is just not going to work for me because that is going to drip all over my floor. Well, I say maybe, especially if you have holes in the bottom where that water is going to start to come out from down here. Like that. I hope you guys can see that water dripping down right there. The only thing you're going to do is buy another bucket just like it, put no holes in the bottom, and cinch. Done. You can have your strawberries in the apartment. Done. And it's a self-feeder. You don't have to worry about it too much because that water will catch down in that basin. And if you just want to be schnickerty about it, You just want to be all up in yo, I do gardening and I do apartment gardening peoples like that. What you can do is put pebbles down in the bottom of this one to let you see that it is catching the water. Put pebbles down in the bottom so that this sits up a little further, and you can also put a wick through it so that it will self-water, because I know some of y'all don't water your plants the way that you're supposed to, and that is a way that you can do it without doing it. So, bam, you have a bucket of strawberries. And of course, like I said in the beginning, your strawberries do not like dirt. So at this point is where I come in and I put my hay around them, because now they're pretty easy to see where the separations are, how to get them up. And you can get it right under them. And of course, I know that some of you have OCD and you're going to fine tune this hay to the point that it's all in here, but I don't have that problem. So there is the final touches on your bucket of strawberries, and that is ready to go. If you'd like to give it away, it's ready to go. If you'd like to put it in the house, it is also ready to go. If you live in places where it is extremely cold and it gets cold quick, this is a perfect way that you can take your strawberries in the house during the fall and the winter under a grow light. And you can have strawberries, if they're self-fertilizing, they'll keep doing their thing. But if they need little bugs, well, at least you've kept your strawberries alive. Okay. So we're going to move this baby off to the side. And we actually have everything done, you guys. We did it. And we did it in less than an hour. So let's see what all we got from those two plants, and then I'll be happy to answer questions from you. Okay, we have the bucket, right? Let me get that in. We have the bucket of strawberries, right? We have a planter. Let me go ahead and grab some more hay. Get that done while we're counting up what we have done so far. Alrighty, so we have the other planter. Let's go ahead and put that hay around it. Okay, so there's another one right there. And of course we have our colander, which doesn't need any hay at all because we are not dealing with dirt at all. Let's see if I can get that to balance right. Oh, let's put it. Nope. Let's put it right. Yep, it was where it should be. Right there. Okay. Oops. There we go. So we have the colander. And we have the 3-star. So let me get this in here too, because these are also products of what we just did. See if I can lift it a little bit right there. Okay, so that is everything that we have, and the upside down planter. Let's not forget her. So from those packed those 2 packed strawberry hangers. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 strawberry plants ready to go, matured. Let's see what they do, you guys. But if that's what I got this year from this, I can imagine what's going to happen next year with each of these establishing their own root system and their own babies. I probably won't repot any of these next year because I believe those strawberries are about 2 years old. So we will see. We will see. But we definitely have ones that we can give away. Ones in a stacked tower that are ready to go. We have waterless, we have upside down, and we have traditional hangers. So I think I've done a lot today in an hour. I think I've done a lot today in an hour. So let me pull this a little closer to me. Hi, you guys. So if you guys have questions, I am more than here to answer them. Okay, No Hurt had a question. Yes, all of that from 2 planters. The hay will keep the HT, that sounds like the perfect title for a gardening book, especially if you know about strawberries and watermelons. Watermelons don't like dirt either. A lot of people don't know that. Watermelons don't like dirt either. I'm sorry, I'm looking for the question. Question, can loofah be used for drainage? Yes. Yes. Now you're thinking. Now you're thinking. Now you're thinking. Yes, there is a hole in the bucket. For the upside down planter, yeah, I don't see why not. If you can get it through, sure. If you can get it through, yeah. How would you use the loofah? I would shred it personally. To be honest with you, I would take it. Y'all listen to me. I would take it, put it in the blender with a little bit of water. I would take that blender and I would turn that blender on. I'd chop it up and I would use it that way. Just like coconut fiber. Just like hay. Same thing. Yep. Did this help you guys? I hope that it helped. Will you do hydroponic or aeroponic strawberries? Right now we're doing hydroponic. That's what the colander was for. The colander was hydroponic. Let me show you one more time. You have those, and this reservoir underneath is full of water, and that's your root system right there. So we're just taking this and sitting it right down inside of there so that those strawberries would be considered hydroponic. Yes. Cool, because I have plenty of fee loofah. It comes in handy for a whole bunch of stuff, I'll say that. Will you create homemade liquid fertilizer by writing down food waste for the hydroponic system? No, I actually will not. I won't be going that far with it. As far as I'm concerned, they will be outside. So they will be getting regular fresh water dumpage. They will be dumped and fresh watered almost every other day. If not every other day, but maybe a bit, maybe once a week or so. But I'll be going at it that way. Fresh water. We'll see what happens, because I don't know. I'll be watching a lot of strawberry hydroponic videos like, oh, ooh, I didn't do that either. Ah, I'm not, Yes, you've helped me go ahead and get out the house and get my berry plant separated. All right. All right. Hey, that's what we're here to do, to inspire one another to get on out there and know where your food is coming from, because you did it. You did it. And do it before they tell you you can't. Can't tell me don't go to the grocery store when I got it out my backyard and check out for free. All of this had me thinking about turning part of my upper bunk into a planter box. Why not? Why not? Does the hydroponic system make the fruit juicier? I don't know. We're going to see. I would think with the regular supply of water that they would stay regularly hydrated. So I would say yes. Have you tried growing other berries such as blackberries, raspberries, and marionberries? I do have blackberries, thornless and thorned here. As a matter of fact, it's right here behind me. I have blueberries. We have raspberries. So the answer is and my blueberries are looking rather purpley, and actually they are flowering right now, so they're about to start giving us fruit. We had blueberries for like 3-4 months. It was wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Thank you to all of my super chatters. Thank you for the support of the garden. It really helps me get out here and give to the people as much as I possibly can from the garden. So it helps, man. It helps. It helps. Thank you. Thank you for supporting my content. Thank you. You have all your stuff ready for the giveaway? Excellent. 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 Hey, you guys, if you have channels, go ahead and put a 1 in the room so you can get us some followers today. Please and thank you, family. Please and thank you. Will you be selling propagated cuttings on your website? I can. No, we did not give away all the loofah seeds. No, we did not give away all the loofah. That's just one bag of the loofah seeds that I got from last year. That's just one bag. I did not give them all away. Oh, yeah. If you have a channel, go ahead and put in a 1, you guys. Please go sub. If you don't like it, unsub. If you do, but please, 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 go and support. Go and support. Solar repair. You'd be amazed at how much money at least one tomato pepper plant along side of a few lettuce, onions, and greens will save. Hey, I'm late to class, Master. Oh, you're never late, Miss Scorpio. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Man, it does me crazy good. I'll probably get gigged for the music in the back, but it's okay. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but it's like, can you please turn that crap down? But it's alright. We'll see how it works. Have you been growing tree collards and tree kale? I don't know what tree collards are, but my collards are standing between 3 and 4 feet right now. But I've never made a difference between those type. I don't know what tree kale. But my collards, my mustards, my kale have been growing crazy this year. It is rather. Let me see if I can pan on over here for a sec so you can see it. Let me see. Right there. They're so tall. Some of them I actually went ahead and staked up before they fell. So, woo. I had 3 families come through yesterday that really picked the garden. I was so proud because if you don't pick it, it will stop growing. So when people come through and it just looks like this after they came through, I feel so good. I feel so good. Oh, really? Okay. Well, actually, all of the collards that you saw in the background actually came from one plant. Um, and when that plant just started giving me babies, I just started planting those. And it grew into all of these. So I can actually say I've only grown one type of green in my backyard as far as the collards are concerned, because it's the same plant over and over and over again. And right in this, you see this plant right here. Let's see if I can get over there for you. Keep my hand on my finger. See, she is right there. That is what I'm pulling the babies from right now. That one right there. And when I say producing babies, I mean producing babies. Baby. You still trying to give people loofah seeds? Man, me too. Me too. Man, once you grow loofah, you always have seeds to give away. People be playing. Them loofahs are seedy. It's a cucumber. All the seeds in a cucumber, that's how many seeds are in a loofah plus. Longevity spinach is a good addition as well. It grows all year long. I have Chinese spinach that actually grows all year long. Let me see if I can show you that spinach. I actually love it because it's actually a beautiful piece to grow. That's the Chinese spinach right there. So let me back up so you can see it completely. So that is my Chinese spinach. Hey, darling, how are you? And I'm begging somebody to come thin this out. Oh, Lord. Just thin it out, my Lord. Thin it out. Thin it out. So my pomegranates back here are doing pretty good. They've snapped back for me. I have to take those onions and put them out. It is Malabar spinach, actually. And I just love the creeping effect of it. So we just let it do what it did back there. Let nature take its course. All right, you guys. Are there any more questions on what we did? And I hope you guys got a lot of different techniques that you can use. You will gladly take some loofah seeds. Well, just send me if you like loofah seeds. I still have funds to send them out. So please go ahead and email me at FundiFe@yahoo.com. Your available name and address, and I will get 50 seeds, if not 100 at this point, into the mail for you so you can share and do your thing, man. Do your thing, because remember, it is medicine, it is food, and the byproduct is definitely sellable. Need to start a mini garden while these kids are out of school and we are in an apartment. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, go back and you can see the easy bucket of strawberries, or you can do the colander of strawberries. You know, that would be an excellent project to do while the kiddios are at home. Feed tree collards grow 6 to 12 feet. I'll send you some seeds. Oh my goodness. Who do I have to be cute with? I came in on the end of the bucket. I will definitely do that one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Thank you for the up likes. Thank you. That's hard to do. But please, if you can, because you know how people are, they'll down like a strawberry video. Are you serious? But you know, folk do what they do. For at least 2 weeks. Yeah, we're out for at least 3 at this point. My son's not happy. I know every senior in the country is like, this is crap. Why do you gotta do this on my graduation year? Because your graduation year is the pandemic year. Hush up. Deal with it. All right, you guys, I am out of here. I'm still scrolling through to see if there are any other questions that I didn't get to. And again, thank you, everybody. Thank you for the contribution, whether you use Cash App or PayPal. Thank you. I'm just looking for questions. No Hurt had a question. Oh, Miss Kitty, thank you so much. I appreciate that. The only thing dragged was dirt. I appreciate that. The only thing dragged was dirt. Thank you so much. Thank you, Miss Mind, Body, and Soul, for the love of growing in abundance. I'm going to say it again, man. You can't get out of people what's not in them. What you get out is what is in you. Period. You see something flowing out of somebody, that's because that's in there. Oh, and as far as the snails are concerned, that hay will keep the snails at bay. The hay will keep the snails at bay. Strawberry plant sent runners into, man, strawberries are hard. I finally got some last year, but squirrels went crazy on them. I'm potting them this year, not in the ground. Hey, no hurt. Let me show you something. Now that I read that, let me show you something, because it was crazy. It was crazy. Okay, I had strawberries in that hole right there. Right? That was my strawberry patch. And I don't care what I did. I could keep the slugs off. I couldn't keep anything off of them. Nothing. I got not one strawberry, not one off that plant last year. And I was miffed. Let's say I was miffed. Right? So this year, as I saw it doing what it was doing, I was like, you know what? I'm not doing that this year. So what I did was I dug up the whole dead. This is what I'm getting. That prettiness right there. Them prettinesses is right there. That's what I'm getting. And when I say the baby perked up, it said, "Mommy, thank you. Thank you." And thank me with some berries. That's how you thank me. How do you protect your strawberries from pests? Diatomaceous earth and hay. Oh, but don't get me wrong. Last year, I had a blue jay. It was that blue jay and me and my blueberries. And she was bold. When I say bold, I could be standing next to the bush and she would still fly in to pick berries. She wasn't scared of me. Scared of me at all. And I was trying to set her on fire. She was not afraid of me. You're afraid the puppies are going to tear your garden up? Well, all you got to do is tell them to stop. They're dogs. They're trainable. You thank me with some strawberries. That's all I got to say. That Farmer's Almanac I sent you, Fee, has all the information on your grow season and the best plants for your region. Oh yeah, I looked through it. It was great. It was one of the things that I used to make sure that I got the right types of low chill apple trees. Oh, they in the 6-month tearing up state. Oh boy. Man, that's when I would go to the butcher and get like a cow leg bone or something, boil it up real good, and let them have at it. That'll be the only thing they tease on. Put chicken wire around so the dogs can't get into it. Yep, that's another way. All right, you guys, I'm going to get on out of here. I got stuff to go do. I got to go deliver some dirt to another sister and deal with some stuff over there. I'll probably take her some strawberries. All right, you guys, thank you so much for all of the support. Thank you for coming through. Have you been growing citrus? Have I been growing citrus? See, you just trying to keep me here. Because you know I want to brag. She trying to keep me here because she know I want to brag. She know it. Don't you? Don't you? It's all right because I'm about to brag. Right here, baby. What you know about them limes? What you know about them limes right there? Ah, we got them limes. These are lime flowers, guys. Just in case you didn't know what a lime flower looked like, that is what a lime flower looks like. And if I tell you they smell amazing, they smell amazing. Now, this is one of the new trees that we got in thanks to you guys. And it is a Washington navel orange tree. And look what we got, baby. We got blossoms and what looks like the beginnings of some of them oranges. Right there. So, yep, we got those. Because you know I want to brag. And citrus, citrus, citrus. We have here, we have our tangerines. And yes, we will be getting tangerines this year as well. Sorry, you guys, all of the flowers are gone at this point. So, but we will be getting those. And if we come over here, we have our grapefruit tree. And it's blossoming up at this point. And it looks like, yes, we will be getting grapefruits this year as well. You see some up there doing, ooh, lizard doing its due. So if you didn't know what a grapefruit, oh my God, the smell is beautiful. If you didn't know what a grapefruit tree, look who's here doing her job. Hey girl. So as you can see, we got that to the back, and it is doing great in that new soil that we put down. So yes, we will have citrus this year. I actually didn't think that the tangelo tree was going to blossom, but it is blossoming. It is. So we will also have tangelo this year. So yes, we have citrus. All right. I'm going to try this one more time. I'm going to try to get out of here, you guys. Let's see about one last thing, because I know that people are like, well, she didn't finish the project. I didn't, huh? Okay. Hold tight 1 sec, you guys. I'm going to go black 1 sec. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. Didn't finish the project. You are so right. I did not finish the project. So let me finish at least one part of this project so you guys can see that it works. Ready? Upside down planter. Right there, baby. Right there. And we're going to see how this reacts and how that works out for us. But that is one project said, done, in the bag, and ready to go. And it is right above the honeysuckle. So it will drain down into the honeysuckle pot any excess that it has. So they will have a very symbiotic relationship. They'll love each other. Because that's what I do. I create relationships. All right, you guys. I think that pretty much gets everything done. You saw even the upside down planter hung. So that works. Peace and blessings to the room. Peace and blessings to the room. Peace and blessings. I am glad I got you excited to start. Master Fee, have you tried freezing grapefruit? I had about 70 grapefruit in the fridge now and want to try freezing. I don't see a problem with it. The only problem I see is I would do it in sections. I wouldn't do the white part that actually separates the sections. I would section it out and do it that way. Because when you freeze that white part, it gets bitter. Okay. because we eat so much grapefruit around here, because we ate a whole grapefruit tree. Because I extract the oil out of the skins. So it's a real interesting process around here to watch people eat the fresh grapefruit while they're peeling. They peel the skin first and throw it over into the bath, then go ahead and begin to eat it. Because we have a whole process. You got to wash the skins off first. You got to sterilize them. Then you cut it. Then you put it over in the bath. Then you can eat it. And if you don't do it, everybody in the house going to look at you funny like this. So it's funny. It becomes really interesting. Have you ever air layered your trees? No. But I do have Franken trees. I do have grafted trees. And that is, again, my channel supporters. They really, really, really have upgraded fees Eden in a major way. This tree here is a grafted tree. It is Asian pears. We have 20th century. We have 20th century pear on here. We have Hosui. We have what's this other one? Shishiki. Those are all on that one tree. So that is a grafted tree. And yes, when it gets a little older and sprouts a little more, I will not mind sending grafting pieces out at all. This is a grafted stone fruit tree. Let's see, we have nectarines, plums, strawberry, and peach on this tree, on that tree alone. On this one, we have 4 types of low chill apple. So yeah, we do have grafted trees here. Yes, we do. It's one of the better ways to have a lot of fruit in a smaller space. And again, thank you to U University and this channel for basically sponsoring those trees, because they are expensive. But the more I can shove into a smaller space, the more people I can feed. So yes, Lynn, I can air layer them. Yeah. I think I'm gonna try this one more time. I just want my hand at growing limes. I've learned that limes are more beneficial to health than lemons. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, I'm going to try this again. I'm going to get off here because I got stuff to go do. I love y'all, and I hope this has been very informative. Again, man, y'all take care of yourselves, and you take care of this planet, and it will take care of us as we take care of it. We were put here to be the caretakers. So let's take care. You know who this is. And again, thank you to all of my super chatters. Thank you so much. Whether you gave Cash App, PayPal, or right here over the internet, thank you so much for the support. It goes a long way. I just can't say thank you enough to you guys for the benefit of knowing you and being here with you and exchanging these ideas and things that you can do Whether you thought it up or I thought it up, man, get it done. Get it done. Y'all be good to yourselves, and you will be good to others. You know who this is. This is Master FundiFe, and I always got my ear to the street. My ear to the street. My ear to the street. Y'all take it, run with it. You see different creative ways to get things done. Use them. I don't care if you give me credit for it or not. I don't care. Use the information. Remember, one of the first t-shirts that University said is, knowledge is power, but applied knowledge is freedom. Peace and blessings, y'all. Salam, shalom, and hutebhu. Namaste. Take care of yourselves. I'm out.